Hey y'all, welcome back to the DIY Entrepreneurs Reaction Show. I'm so glad you decided to tune in with me tonight. Go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I would really appreciate it. So tonight we're going to be reacting to the finale episode of the Bet on Black show, which is on Revolt.tv, and it's the Shark Tank like entrepreneurship show where we had entrepreneurs come in and pitch their businesses to a panel of judges, and they received money in these cases, whether it was $5,000 for third place, $10,000 for second place, or $20,000 for first place. The first place winners got on, continued on through the series, and now they get to do their last pitch to the panel of judges, I believe, on this episode. Again, I don't know what to expect. This will be my first time reacting and seeing it as well with you guys. So let's check it out. Let's see what this finale brings and who's going to end up winning the $200,000 for their business. So let's check it out.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the final episode of Bet on Black, a show brought to you by Target and Revolt. Tonight, we have our final four here.
I'm Julius Bryant, founder and CEO of Jack's Rideshare Rentals.
I'm Chloe Cheyenne. I'm the founder and CEO of Communityx.
And I'm Courtney Marshall, the co-founder and CTO.
My name is Kenneth Taylor. I'm the owner of the Shoe Doctor Sneaker Lounge.
We are the co-founders of Black Girls Greenhouse.
Over the weeks, we've heard their pitches. But tonight, we want to know how they will pay it forward. What will their businesses do within the community? Up first, he's the man with the sneaker plan, Mr. Kenneth Taylor, the Shoe Doctor.
The last and final round.
I'm here. Had to come prepared, you see?
I see. The doctor's in the house. This is all around community impact. Have you been preparing?
It's like that's what I've been doing the whole time since I opened the doors to my business. From inspiring the youth to inspiring my friends.
I think what's important is to not oversimplify that. You've had so many hidden gems every time we talk.
I didn't mention this either. I had the world's first smart locker where you could drop off your shoes inside the mall.
You left a lot of out.
My bad.
I've learned so much about you throughout this process. I don't want you to undersell the impact that you make. I know you're gonna bring the energy. I'm not worried about that.
Definitely won't.
Go knock it out, dude. 200 G's on the line, baby.
200 G's on the line.
Knock it out, big dog. All right, boss man.
Hello.
Shoe Doctor, welcome back, brother.
I'm here.
I see you got your uniform on.
Yeah, you know, I had to come. I had to dress for the occasion. Because I feel like I understood that I'm really a doctor.
That's it. Come with it. Well, the floor is yours, sir.
As you know, my name is Kenneth Taylor. I'm the owner of the Shoe Doctor Sneaker Lounge, where we specialize in deep cleaning gym shoes, designer shoes, and boots. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, and a lot of opportunity don't come our way. So to build a business out the trunk of my car, I inspire so many people around me to start their own business. Moving forward, trying to scale my business, I was thinking, how can I be in multiple places where it's convenient for people to shop? The smart lockers. So that's just keeping up with technology. People can put their shoes in a locker at their convenience in their neighborhood, and you still get the same service. I don't know one franchise shoe cleaning business in America, period. And I want to be the first.
Talk to us a little bit about who you're employing. Some of the folks that are working for you couldn't get jobs in other places.
I hired one of my homeboys, actually a felon. And you can't really get too many jobs being a felon. And he worked his way all the way up to being my store manager in Atlanta now.
I can appreciate the fact that you are doing something, and I'm not sure if you recognize how big that is. The concept of really being able to allow us to save our money so that we can actually spend it, invest it, do more with it beyond just rebuying into a system that was not designed necessarily by or for us. I appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you so much.
First, I say, what up, though?
What's up? What up, though?
What up, though? Well, we do a lot of work in Detroit. There's so many people that throw their sneakers away because they feel like they're dirty. I just wish there was a way to get those sneakers to you, clean them, and give them to shelters.
I have a bin on the side of the building. So my customers, they come throw the shoes in the bin, then other people come grab them out the bin, and they might bring them in the store to get them clean. Like, oh yeah, I got these fresh shoes out the bin. It's about the leader of the company. You gotta set an example. It's just somebody gotta be an activist in the community.
I just love you.
But Keenan, honestly, man, we love you, brother. You know, you were speaking to something where a lot of people made fun of how much, you know, our culture is spent on sneakers, right? We're seeing it's an investment. So congratulations to you for thinking about the future and coming up with something that we've never seen before.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Man, I appreciate y'all.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Kenneth.
You know what I'll say? I think from what his coach, because I honed in on what his coach had said before coming in, and that was don't downplay what he do. And I think a lot of us entrepreneurs could definitely get in that rut and just think that we do this all the time. It ain't really that, you know, we just click a couple of buttons, put a couple of lines together and make something happen. And I'm not sure, of course, we didn't see the entire pitch, but I'm not sure how well he spoke to him being the community impact. It still felt like they had to pull that out of him, and then even give him some ideas with his story of employing someone with the background and who wouldn't otherwise get a job with employing a felon. He spoke to the community impact, and then with the bin next to his store, he spoke to that. I think that he's had some larger conversations with his coach, and his coach was just kind of trying to push him into bragging about himself a little bit. I love the way he communicated. He just kind of real down to earth, like, look, this is what I'm doing. I just get up and go to work and run my business all day. You know, I like that aspect of him, but it still felt like they really had to pull from him what is he doing that impacts and put that into some words. What is the community impact of your business? And so I think he could have did a better job answering to that effect, but let's see how the other people do.
He's gonna.
Another part I think he could kind of tap into is almost the nonprofit side of things, where there's a lot of children being bullied in school for not having the new sneakers, and like getting into a space where he can kind of help them revive theirs, developing a program.
You know we can't have dirty sneakers in the hood. Welcome back to Bet on Black. Before the break, we heard from the shoe doctor, Kenneth Taylor, who wants to change the game. Up next, a brother who wants to smooth the rideshare roads, Julius Bryant.
You've made huge strides. You delivered to get here. How do you feel right now?
I feel really calm, relaxed, poised. I think the last pitch went really well.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Jax was started in 2018 when we realized there was a gap in the market for gig workers. We create inclusion in the gig economy by renting cars to carless people and empowering them to earn income through gig work.
That was fire.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
All right.
I think I was able to execute and talk about the things that I wanted to talk about, so I need to be able to do that again today.
It's a matter of how do you creatively deliver that, quite honestly. And it also has to be authentic to you.
Appreciate it.
You ready? Let's go do it. I'm ready to watch you, man. Go do your thing.
Thank you, man.
I'll be right here rooting you on.
Sounds good.
All right, boss man.
I also hope in this pitch that he speaks to, or one of the judges asks him about the maintenance. One of the listeners, one of you guys, I think it was Kanar, who mentioned, well, what is he doing as far as the largest upkeep for automobiles or cars is the maintenance. So I would like for him to speak to that, what they're doing currently, maintaining all of those vehicles, and what they plan to do going forward.
How y'all doing?
Jax in the building.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey, man, you got it. Well, the floor is yours.
I'm Julius Bryant, founder and CEO of Jax Rideshare Rentals, where we're creating inclusion and gig economies by renting cars to carless people and empowering them to earn income through gig work. Anybody who knows me knows I'm a numbers guy. So today I'm going to try to communicate some of the impact that we've made with Jax through numbers in our communities. 97%, that's the first number I have for y'all today. 97% of our customers are Black. We're a Black-owned company in a majority Black city with Black investors, and we serve Black customers. 1972 is the next number. This is when the U.S. Department of Labor started tracking unemployment data by race. There's a saying that says, when America catches a cold, black people catch the flu. And we saw that all too well during the pandemic. Unemployment for black people reached almost 17%. 487. That's the number of customers we've been able to afford vehicles in Atlanta so they could do ride sharing and gig work. 487 people who are now able to put food on their tables at home. And this is the last number, 200,000. $200,000 would allow us to hire more employees, get more cars, allowing more people all over this country to do gig work, giving more options to our community. And with that, I'll take some questions.
I love his whole flow of his presentation. Y'all want numbers, y'all want community impact. This is how we measure the impact. Let me give y'all some numbers. I love that whole setup to his pitch and presentation.
Julie, you gave all the smoke on that one.
Thank you.
I love it.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
I just got one question.
Please.
How many cars do you own?
So we have 80 vehicles right now. And what we've run into is that may sound like a decent amount, but cars are always rented, and we have to turn away lots of people because we simply just don't have enough cars to meet the demand. So that's part of what that money would be used for.
I was going to ask, how do you service those vehicles, and how much is that service costing you?
Yeah, so right now we have fleet partnerships with a lot of the major mechanics around the country. That way they don't have to end their rental and bring the cars back.
Julius, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
We wish you the best of luck, brother.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So he did speak to, and I'm glad DJ Envy threw that question out for him. But it was more of an overall answer. We have a partnership with a mechanical place. I didn't catch the name. With the place that fixes cars. And if something happens, they just take the car to them and get it fixed, and then they continue to move on. What he didn't, so that's the process. What he didn't speak to was the number. Like, I would have loved a number as to how many cars are out of service due to maintenance, or how many cars are out. He says they can't keep them on, can't keep them readily available. So I would like to know a percentage of how many is out on the road, how many is in the shop right now getting some type of maintenance done. I think those numbers would have definitely elevated his presentation. Let's check out this next one.
Have a seat, have a seat. All right, it's the last time we're gonna get to see each other before y'all step on that stage. 200 G's on the line. How y'all feel? You can take another deep breath.
Admittedly nervous. Communityx is the app for change. We are the de facto organizing platform for change makers worldwide.
The last time we went in there, we were super prepared with slides and all of these things. And this time, maybe us having a conversation around the work that we're doing.
Really not worried about you.
Thank you.
No doubt, no doubt. See y'all when y'all get back. All right.
Here we go.
That's once again
200,000.
200.
Floor is yours.
Well, I think we wanted to make sure that we address some of the concerns that you all raised. You know, there's a lot of social media giants that currently exist, and protecting their users seems to be an afterthought. With us, it's built into our fiber.
We want to build the world's largest Black-led and majority Black-owned social media company.
The vision that the two of you have together is absolutely phenomenal. I do have to press, though. I am not hearing how you're going to protect this business. Can you just give me one kind of like example of how you build that in as a safeguard?
Come on, CTO.
It starts off initially with community policing. We're a smaller company. As the company grows, we have more algorithmic methods and safeguards built into that. But we're building our algorithms from the beginning to care about that, as opposed to backwards. We're creating a platform that is meant to help you achieve something. not just to aggrandize yourself.
I think you're hitting on some things that we're trying to understand.
Everything you post has to have a cause associated with it. We don't want it to be about the popularity of the content. We want it to be about the usefulness of the content. Then we can match that with people who have specifically said they care about those things.
Well, thank you guys. We wish you the best of luck. It's incredible what you've already built.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you,
All right.
judges.
All right.
Wow, they kind of edited a very disjointed type of presentation there. I guess I ended with feeling like the judges didn't get what they were asking for. But of course we know editing had to happen. And so maybe he didn't give like his specific answers on air about how his algorithms will be different, how they're building the app for the algorithms to be different, how everything you post has to have some type of cause that's already listed on their app. So some of those things that he put in place, maybe he didn't speak to that enough, because it ends as if they still need more answers. And that's probably something that they have to kind of go figure out. And maybe that's something that they could do with the $200K if they win. But I still feel like the judges leave or send them off still not having some questions answered about the protection.
We're taking another break, but we're going to hear from one more entrepreneur when we return. All right, y'all. We're inching closer to knowing who will walk away with $200,000. So let's keep it going. Up next, Black Girl Magic in all its glory.
Hi, good to see you.
Good to see you too. Yeah, come hang out. It's the last time we get to spend before y'all get on that stage.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely want to include some more information around scaling and how our business is actually already scaled, which I think we didn't do in our first pitch. We are the co-founders of Black Girls Greenhouse. It is a plant specialty home goods shop in West Oakland, California. We are committed to our community. We do that by prioritizing healing and celebration. When we walked off the stage, I mean, we sat in the moment of getting that far, but also like, all right, we got to go out there and kill it. All right?
Go do y'all thing, man.
Thank you.
I'll be here rooting y'all on.
All right.
I'm looking forward to seeing what other questions they have for them.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Good to see you.
Here we go. It's the finale.
It is. So once again, my name is Jamaica Thomas, and this is my business partner, Kalkadan Gabriel Hannes. And we are the co-founders of Black Girls Greenhouse, a plant and specialty home goods shop and community space in West Oakland, California. When we say community space, we don't just mean a building for people to gather. We mean impact. And one of the most impactful ways that we've been able to be of service to our community is through layer by layer removing the barriers of entry that there are into the product market.
We've already been able to scale our business in the areas of plant maintenance, installation, and design. That industry is a $1 billion industry, and we are too happy to get a piece of that pie for our culture. We have strategically partnered recently with the Kimpton Hotel, and we were delightfully able to bring over 15 Black-owned women businesses with us. We are not new to this industry. This is in our blood. Black people have been planting. They have been farming for medicine, for nutrition, and for healing for a long time. This is our opportunity to re-enter into a space that was rightfully ours.
Okay, ladies. You mentioned a partnership with the Kimpton where you're bringing 15 Black-owned businesses along with you. Can you give us a little more context on what that means exactly?
Yes, so the Kimpton Hotel approached us at their new location called The Alton, and it's in Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco. So we collaborated together so that they could create exclusively branded product. I mean, that location is a hub for international travelers. So that's the partnership.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So did they
Thank you,
feature
ladies.
some of the
Thank
Black
you.
Absolutely.
Good luck.
products in their hotel? I'm feeling like they leave out some
Okay, y'all.
information
We got
on these
we got a big
pictures,
decision
y'all.
on our hands.
Man,
We're talking about $200,000.
Big decision indeed.
This is gonna change somebody's life
it's
today.
a lot of money.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of money.
So what are you guys thinking?
Okay, so now I just want to give a little bit of feedback before the judges share who won the $200,000 for their business. I think the one thing that jumps out to me with Jack's Ride Share, I would still like to know specifically what's their main expense. Because it's all, you're dealing with automobiles, you're dealing with cars, you're dealing with other people driving these cars. And so I would really like to get that information as far as what's your number one expense and how are you looking to maintain that? Because I would think it would be the maintenance of the car, but maybe it's not. So that would be the one thing that stands out to me with the with Jack's rental share. And then Communityx. I'm not sure they were able to answer the questions directly that the judges were asking. But on the other hand, I don't think that they should just, not award them that just because they don't have that in place yet. You can't really foresee what practices you're going to need in place until somebody break a rule or somebody do something that's just crazy and you're like, no, we need to put a rule to that. And so I think that the judges should really give them a little room, to say, well, as far as we know right now, we put these policies in place. This is the way that we're building the algorithm so we could prevent some of that coming in. But worst case scenarios, we got some lawyers on deck that's ready to educate us and let us know what other things we need to put in place. Maybe that's an answer, and with this funding, we'll be able to pay those lawyers that we need to be on retainers. So, but I would like for them to speak a little bit more to that. Overall, I like the Black Girls Plant Specialty place, so I don't think I really have any more questions for them. I like what they're doing. I think that they answered the questions, but maybe it was kind of edited out for them. And then last but not least, the shoe doctor. I think he had a good pitch as well, but I think the final person that should win the $200K is, I think, that Communityx app. I think they could really just show the most potential to what they're able to do and the spaces that they're able to really bring together on that platform. I think that'll be something interesting to see developed. And so I think the winner should really be Communityx. So let's see what the judges think.
Julius, I love the fact that he's helping our community. 97% of the business is Black.
A ton of upfront community impact, no doubt, with Jack's. Here's the thing. The shoe doctor, there was some grit behind him based in something that's from and of the culture around sneakers. Like,
now you got Black Girl Greenhouse.
Black Girl Greenhouse, they actually need the money to fund their day-to-day business. But their reach, I think, is immeasurable.
But then we can't forget, we got Communityx, and they took action in the middle of a pandemic and really put together something special. Yeah, we need that.
I think the community needs every single one of these businesses. Absolutely. That's the thing. That's what makes this so difficult, because each of them is so valuable to our community.
I mean, I gotta take a breath. I'm nervous for y'all. I know you guys have all walked away with $20,000 thus far. We're in the finale for a chance at $200,000. But here's what's gonna happen. Target has made sure that everyone will get a one-on-one with the top executive at the company. And that is huge.
Yeah.
We love you guys. So without further ado, we got to get into it, huh? All right. We're not changing our minds, right?
No.
Okay.
We're done.
Whew.
Come on,
This was
Keenan.
very tough. We battled. We fought it out. But we had to make a decision. So, coming in fourth place.
Oh, they got a fourth place. They get some money.
$35,000 to grow their business.
They steady get money.
Communityx. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's a shocker. Hold on. I need to pause on that. First of all, I love the fact that they're still getting money, that they're still at each round, you still get some money. So the $20K that you receive for moving on to the next round, plus I guess all the places will have different ones. But for fourth prize, you know, they took the time out from their business and came and pitched their idea. They're walking away with 55 grand to invest in their business. They got fourth place with 35K. Wow, that was a shocker. I didn't expect them to get fourth place, but let's see what else they got going.
Absolutely. Thank you guys. Keep going. Keep going. What you're doing is so important.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Amen.
But then there were 3. So in third place, with $50,000 to grow their business, Black Girl Greenhouse.
They got
Congratulations.
third.
Thank you.
We absolutely.
I don't agree with that. Third place, I think they should have got at least first or second. But, okay, anyway, I thought the Communityx people was going to get first because they showed the better need and community impact things as far as I was concerned. Okay, so third prize is $50K. So they walk away with $70K out of this entire series. They walk away with funding for $70K for their business. This is like dope and major, y'all. This
We
is
love what
real
you guys
money,
are doing.
y'all.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. All right,
Real
fellas.
money for your business. I love it.
Oh. Yeah.
Now, and here's the thing, because I really would thought that people would really go to investing in apps. I thought iAccess Life app was really going to take first place, but the Communityx app did. But here's the thing, both of the finalists here are walk-in brick-and-mortar places. You got Jax, well, he has to have an office, but they're not like apps, what I would thought, you know, would get the most investment toward too, but
So somebody's got to go home right now, huh?
What's second
All right,
place?
one of you guys walk away with $200,000. I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to make this call.
Don't tell me the third
All
place
right.
get 100 grand.
Runner up, second place.
How much they get? You gonna say who it is first? Hello.
Shoe doctor.
Shoe doctor. Oh, yeah, okay. He gets 75K. They gave away some money on this series. I absolutely love it. So 70K, he had 20K. That's 90K, almost 100K for participating in this and going into the next rounds for your business. Almost 100K. All right, and so that means Jack.
Congratulations,
got
my
the
brother.
20K.
Congratulations, bro.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Man, we love it.
I appreciate y'all.
Jax, you did it, my brother.
Thank you, sir.
Julius, congratulations, man.
I appreciate it.
$200,000.
Congrats, bro. Congrats, man. Congrats.
So thankful. Thank you so much.
How does it feel, man?
Feels amazing. This was a nice little long journey, but super thankful. Glad I had this opportunity. Happy to be here, and I'm lost for words. I'm so happy to have won that $200,000.
You delivered your product, it helps people, you know, so as you grow your businesses, you're helping other people survive. Keep going.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Keep pushing.
Congratulations.
It's so clear the impact you and Jax are going to make on this world. So thank you.
Much appreciated.
My brother. Enjoy.
All right.
All right. He's swagging out of here.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
Wow, I didn't expect that they was going to get more money. You know, from the 4 finalists, they got more money to give. And so fourth place was Communityx, walking away with an additional 35K for their business. Then you had third place, which was the Black Girls Plant Specialty Shop. They walked away with 50K. And then second place was the Shoe Doctor. He walked away with 75K in additional on top of the 20K he won from the second round. And then first place goes to Jax Rentals, ride share rentals, I believe, for 200K. That is interesting. And I love this series, Revolt. Like, y'all really have to keep this up. And then the guy said, Jax, he said, the guy that represented Jax, he said it was a long process. I guess that's why they felt that they had to give them some monies. They got a lot of money doing this entire pitch and this entire series. And man, that is beautiful for the support of entrepreneurs. I'm so looking forward to the second seasons. And I'll definitely stay on top of just seeing what else they have coming out. But all right, well, thank you guys so much for sticking around through the entire season with me. I really appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like button for this video and subscribe to the channel if you like this type of content. I would really appreciate it. And check us out for the other reaction shows we have. Thanks for sticking around.